Hello, my name is Oshana McAdoo, and my innovative plan for change is a technology and data planning period for Dulles Middle School in Fort Bend Independent School District. There is a quick overview of the presentation. So currently at Dulles Middle School, a planning period consists of once per week meeting with a grade level content team for about 45 minutes. The, again, content team will be there, so about 3 to 4 teachers that are teaching the same course, department administration, if they're available. The campus assessment coordinator is often in these meetings. Every now and again, there may be a district department representative for training or just additional information. And ultimately, the goal at these planning periods is just to review the data that we're getting from students, big picture, plan the unit, and then as best as time allows, plan the activities and lessons, but most importantly, create those assessments and then again, coming back to it and reviewing the data in order to make effective decisions for our students. With all of that in such a small amount of time, right now there's kind of an uneven workload. So some teachers may have a strength in one area and just stick to doing that for the team, and a weakness in another where they would rather just not do, somebody else will do it for them. So there can kind of be that uneven workload amongst team members. Due to, again, that lack of time, lessons and strategies may differ from class to class, teacher to teacher. Again, with only 45 minutes to plan, the focus is on the big picture. So that then leaves the individual lessons to the teacher to decide amongst themselves. With the amount of people in the room, there can be limited conversations and, again, just limited time where one person can unintentionally take up time with things that may not be the most pressing for everybody else. And then depending on the team, there may be 2 classes that they are teaching or 2 courses. So a academic class and a AAC course. So there could be an uneven workload there where one class is kind of put on the back burner and the other class is the focus. So the way I believe that we can change this is by providing a technology and data planning day once per month for all teachers in all content areas. Again, the goal won't really change much. Teachers will review data, plan for addressing student needs based on the data that we are receiving, and really focusing on how to integrate technology and then just providing the teams more time to collaborate. What will differ is we will bring in a bit more support staff, so any technology specialists or instructional coaches in order to assist with that technology integration. We will begin introducing this in the 2025 school year, but we will not officially roll it out until the 2026-27 school year. Within this upcoming school year, though, we will begin the hiring process for those additional instructional coaches, instructional designers, and then we will present the plan to the teachers and to the staff members in order to give them time to provide their input, their feedback, and then just begin creating the forms that will be necessary and communicate with families towards the end of this school year. So currently there is plenty of research that shows the effect of technology in the classroom and the engaging aspect of it. Peers are able to collaborate amongst each other. We're able to connect with their interests by using technology more. We can gamify assignments rather than just a traditional paper and pencil, which students are going to quickly be tired of and lose interest in. Technology is also able to provide students with immediate feedback, so they're able to correct any errors a bit quicker with that. Additionally, the extra planning period time will combat teacher burnout by providing them the effective and high-quality, time-efficient trainings of how to incorporate technology. Teachers will be able to utilize technology and incorporate it more within their classroom. And by using technology, we're going to ultimately reduce their workload and reduce that teacher burnout. By also providing support from coaches, teachers will have less stress on them to figure out how to use technology, when to use it, where to use it, so on and so forth. There's also research showing how technology can support our English learner students. So, of course, there is the obvious, the translate ability with technology, but I think technology can also help English learner students with the visuals that it can provide that we may not be able to as quickly. A growing concern in education is AI and its use amongst students. So, providing teachers with that intentional time to sit and plan will be able to think through how to teach students the appropriate use of it, as well as utilizing AI for our own needs. So, just the basic tasks that could be automated with AI, or even using it to think outside of the box and create different assignments and assessments. Technology can also be used as a data collection tool and use it to analyze the data that we receive. And again, it is able to be a bit more automated by using the technology versus, again, just a basic paper and pencil. And then lastly, there is research that is showing how a technology coach is able to support teachers in finding and using the appropriate digital tools so teachers are more comfortable with it. This visual shows 3 out of 5 ways to support teacher burnout is addressed with this innovative plan by providing teachers additional time to plan, communicate, and give them the immediate feedback and a voice through this plan. The benefits in this plan will be the support from experts, increased collaboration with team members for teachers, the intentional time set aside to combat overload and burnout. There's going to be an increase in their confidence and comfortability in using technology, and just an overall open-mindedness to new ideas. On the student end, students will have more technology integrated lessons, ultimately leading to increased engagement. Data-informed lessons, assignments, and assessments will be a bit more tailored to them and their needs. There will be equity across classrooms by providing that intentional time. Teachers will be able to be more on the same page for lesson to lesson. There's increased specific and timely feedback via technology. It can immediately give them information based on a correct or incorrect answer. And then again, you're able to access your teacher and collaborate with your peers quicker and easier via technology. The expectations for these technology and planning days will be for all teachers to be on campus and participating in them. In order to somewhat incentivize this, breakfast or lunch will be provided, but ultimately it is a requirement for all teachers to be there. Depending on the content areas, the planning day may look slightly different. Core contents will be a bit more focused on the data and then using that to inform their technology decisions. Physical education may not have as much data, so they will be a bit more focused on how they can integrate technology within a physical education classroom. And then any fine art electives, they can just determine whether to focus on data or technology, just depending on what will suit their individual classroom needs. In order to make this plan effective, we will again need the additional staffing of instructional coaches or instructional designers. That technology, so just basic laptops, smart boards. It is a one-to-one campus, so all students do have technology. And then, of course, just time in general. From the leadership perspective, leaders will set and model the expectations during the first data and technology day. So on day 1, they will just kind of model what that day should look like. The leadership team that will demonstrate this is made up of the principal, assistant, and associate principals, the department heads, and then the campus assessment coordinator. From the top down, so principal down, we will send out detailed and early on communication. They will attend the sessions with teachers, but they will be a bit more in the background and just providing input and collaboration as needed, but allowing teachers and instructional coaches to run these days. And then, unfortunately, as much as it may be needed, just that accountability piece that all teachers are participating and doing what is expected of them. We will begin communication the upcoming school year. with a email blast to parents and families. And then there will be a calendar on the school webpage that will show when these days are. Then additionally, the leadership team, again, will just be communicating with team members when they need to meet, where they will need to meet, and what resources will be needed. And they'll send out this communication via email and Teams. Of course, with this, there may be some challenges ensuring that all staff is hired and retained. There could be funding challenges, teacher buy-in and willingness to participate, just creating that time within the calendar without taking instructional time away, and then ensuring there is access to digital resources. Ultimately, though, the outcome of this plan will be, I believe, a district initiative across all campuses where the district sees how effective it is and pushes it across. We will have global citizens who are accountable for their learning, and we'll also have open-minded teachers who are comfortable using technology. We'll know we're successful when we see an increase in our standardized test scores. Students are comfortable from classroom to classroom with their digital tools. I believe, again, there will be a district level initiative pushed out eventually, and we'll just visually see happier, more present teachers. They'll be more engaged with their students and with their teams. And then the assignments, lessons, and assessments will have a bit more of a purpose besides just teaching to the test and ensuring that just content standards are met.